back on our Cadillac. So I didn't get you guys from the start because I had to like refresh my brain on this vehicle here. Currently, let me get this thing standing up a little bit better so we can view it. There we go. Currently, there's no comms with the human machine interface control module and the radio. I believe that's where we left off. Now, they got me another human machine interface control module. This is the original that's plugged in. Let's go ahead and swap it over. There we go. This is the donor. Plug this sucker in. Oh, black, not green. Come on, bro. Pay attention, pay attention. Okay. Now what we're going to do is go to our human machine interface control module. And look, we now have communication. I know I swapped this out with the key on and the vehicle running, it's fine. 825. So our VIN number is 968. So we have a discrepancy. This will need to be programmed, but we still need to have communication to the radio. So let's go figure out what's going on with the radio, because they had gotten me another radio, I do believe. That is our radio, which I do believe I showed you guys prior. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug in this other one that they have here, which I thought we did this last time, but I could be wrong. Now they have matching part numbers for the radio, so it should work. Unless they've got a dud radio. Perhaps this is a common thing, maybe you guys know. These radios being bad, I'm not sure. That is all of our connectors. It's completely plugged in. Okay, now that we're back somewhere where you can actually see what's going on, let me back out. I'm gonna go to the radio. Radio. Here we go. And we have communication. Look at this. Fantastic. 55. Okay. So now we have comms to the radio. I did not know that. Okay, excellent, excellent. So this is fantastic news. Now, more than likely, all that has to be done is, look, radio controls, radio, theft protection active. Not, it says not current, but it says most bus. Control module, power circuit, low voltage. So I tell you what, now this is a used radio, so it will probably take a long time to actually program. We are going to try and program it. I am outside. They do have a shop, but they got vehicles in there. I don't know if I should risk it. Should I risk the programming? We're going to need to do the HMI and the radio. The only thing is that the display does not say, you know, module locked or anything like that. That's what's so confusing. See these clouds? Holy smokes. It's going to storm. All right, so multiple screens, right? We have it saying theft lock now. The problem is that this one is broken. They broke the clip, right? It's missing this locking tab. So with that unplugged, we have no theft locked. But once we plug this joker in very well, we will restore our theft lock.
I'd like to use the original screen if we can.
There we go. Yeah, we can use the original screen.
There you go, man.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's a good.
You keep the rest.
Okay, thank you.
Use the original one so I can return.
All right, so again, we're back on our theft locked screen, which is exactly where we needed to be. That was taking us a little bit of time to get there, I didn't notice that that connector was broken down there on that HMI module. So turn off our Autel, get that scooted out the way. We're going to go ahead and program that HMI and the radio. Let's get this set up. And they are used parts, which is not a big deal. Okay, let me get you guys. Now what we're going to work on is programming both of these modules, the HMI and the radio. Very happy to see this stuff locked. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you guys like the CAN bus waveforms and stuff like that on the scope, the most bus waveforms. I didn't look at all those because I didn't get to that point, right? It didn't need to. The first point was, let's check our communication again. And I saw that the HMI was communicating, and I remember that prior it was not. Now I did not make the call to replace the HMI, but the shop did say, hey, we're going to get one just in case. And their call was correct. That was right. So that saved us. Then I went into the back and we just swapped that radio with the donor that they had, and now we have communication to the radio. So everything is good to go now. They had multiple bad modules. This vehicle was in a wreck in the rear, and there was some repairs made to it. I wonder if there was some welding done. That's really what I wonder. And it caused some damage, because it's very odd that you have multiple modules, right? Multiple module failures. But let's go to radio. Let's do radio first, I suppose. Yeah, I'll do the radio first. Programming. This is used module, and the radio is from one vehicle and the HMI is from a different vehicle. So there's three different VIN numbers, and we're trying to make one VIN number. Oh boy, a tricky one. Luckily, the part numbers are exactly the same. We're not doing it. We're not retrofitting or upfitting this vehicle. We're just replacing it with used modules. Same part numbers. Everything should go through smooth. But generally, whenever I do used ABS modules or radios, it can take an extremely long time or it goes extremely fast. So we're going to see. Get you guys zoomed in. It has this older calibration in it. I don't really care too much for the calibrations. It doesn't matter. New calibrations to increase default and minimum volumes. Okay, cool. Other than that, oh, and then this one, new software to prevent a possible black screen / no audio lockup condition, which currently requires battery supply reset to resolve. Oh wow, interesting. That's good to know for the future. Other than that, everything else is all the exact same calibrations. Let's get this programming. Please don't brick the radio. Start programming it, please. Oh, it's programming. Sorry, I didn't even see the time. Thank goodness, man. That's a terrifying thing, but you see it started out with several hours. Now it's jumping down extremely fast. But it could take a long time. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it takes like an hour to do this. 40 minutes. Our screen is now blank. It's not because the module's unplugged or anything like that. It's just because of the programming process. So you can see it's settled down to 22 minutes. And it's going slightly faster, I would say, than real time, but just barely. So this is going to be a decently long programming, probably take it a total of 30 minutes, but we'll see. And that doesn't include the HMI and whatever setup procedures and this and that we got to do.
I actually could. I could.
Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like we got our radio. How does it work? Huh. Oh, the screen is a different size. Look at this. Okay, so we got some issues with it. That's all right. I think what we're gonna have to do, because we have some problems here, like you see. Oh, now it's working. Well, see how it's touching there? It's definitely off. This is supposed to be much bigger. Let me program the HMI. Let's see what happens. All right, now we got human machine interface control module, a couple unrecognized calibrations, display interface. Okay, so that's probably what's going on. Disabling the wireless charging warning pop-up, new calibrations to enable Android, hands-free tuning, rear camera. Display interface, calibration's incorrect. That's probably why we have such a small screen. Let's go ahead and program this. See what's going on. Well, that's pretty much done programming. Our screen is blank currently. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, and the screen size is fixed. This is good news. This is very good news. Perfect. Oh, it looks so much nicer too, doesn't it? Instead of that old style that it had. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, this is great. He's gonna be happy. That's a fix, guys. Have a good one. So that wraps up this Cadillac CT6 infotainment repair. With used HMI and radio modules installed and programmed, the screen's back, audio's working, and no more theft lock. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more real-world diagnostics and module programming. We'll see you in the next one.